Good morning, lovelies. Zoe2Dots here with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you, and today, apologise for the rain sound. Apparently Newcastle and the surrounding areas are going to be like basically flooding and raining for the next 7 days, so sorry about that. I'm going to be doing some indoor adventures and things like that, but today we're talking about the referral program, the referral codes, rewards for referring friends, for returning trainers, for new players coming back to Pokemon Go. It's been a bloody busy day of figuring this thing out because there's been no guide on how any of this works. It was just a little thing that went this morning and said, hey, the referral program is live in Australia. Enjoy? Question mark? So it's like 3 p.m. now. I think this rolled out at like 8:30 a.m. or something, and I'm like, I finally just figured out how to get the rewards and such. So let's jump into this. I'm going to put my referral code here on screen. Now, one of the major things about the referral code is you, as the referrer, can't redeem the rewards unless you add the person that you refer in-game. So if I don't add that person as a friend, even if they use my code, I don't get any of the rewards. You get like 50 Stardust and that's it. It took all day to figure this out because my friends list has been full for forever. So we'll start at the start, but I'm gonna put my referral code up here and I'm gonna make sure that I have space for 20 people. So if you are a new or returning player, our returning player has to be within, as in you have not played in the last 90 days. I'm going to add the first 20 people who use that referral code just so we can kind of like test this thing. I'll keep you guys on for a week, basically, send you some gifts from Australia, all that good stuff. So let's pretty much just jump into kind of like what went on this morning. So essentially I woke up this morning, went into, the friends menu here, and instead of just the regular, add a friend and search your friends list, we have now got the invite menu up here. There's my referral code there. You can share your referral code, you can copy it, you can refresh it and change it in case you've, accidentally spammed it out too much or something like that. And it says here, if you refer someone who's already started their Pokemon adventure, you'll only be eligible for rewards if the referred trainer hasn't logged in for over 90 days. That's, your caveat there for you can't just add, Brendo from down the road. You need to add someone who, call up your mate who has been inactive for the last 3 months and get him back into the game. I believe there's a grace period of a couple of days for them to input that code. So if they log in and don't use the referral code straight away, they can close the app, open it back up, and they've got a couple of days to put that code of yours in. And then it says down here, here's some of the rewards you can earn when a friend that you've invited hits certain milestones in Pokemon Go. Your friend will earn rewards as well, like 100 Pokeballs for starting their journey. So I shared my code, I kind of like recorded this, I shared my code on Twitter. 2 people added me with a referral code. I had a little pop-up that looked like this that said, your friend has started, with your referral code. All of the pop-ups seem to have the default like masculine character, even though I know later on a friend made an account with the default feminine character. They all popped up as the masculine. Don't know if that's a bug, don't know if, who knows, anyone could have used my code by now at this point. But I got this little pop-up that said, your friend started playing, doesn't show their trainer name, and just gives you 50 Stardust. And I'm like, cool. And waited all day and nothing happened, and then I'll get into the later part of the story in a second. So if we ever scroll through the potential rewards, there is an encounter for defeat 3 Team Rocket Grunts, catch 1,000 Pokemon for them to do, by the way. We'll give you 3 incense, earn 50 candies while walking with your buddy, 30 rare candy. Before we freak out, there's a lot of long-term and a lot of short-term goals here. I can tell that the vibe is trying to get people back into the game playing actively. So it's like, bring a friend, bring your mum, like get someone back into the game sort of thing. Defeat a Team Rocket leader, 50 Menergy, give your buddy 50 treats. I'm really curious if that's just going to be like spamming your buddy 50 times with berries or if it's the 50 hearts separately. So I'll have to ask my friend. Win 20 raids, which is a pretty big one, but 5 incubators is very nice. Visit a Pokestop for 30 days in a row. Trade Pokemon 5 times. We got the new Pidgey sticker, which is really, really cute. Catch 50 Pokemon for an encounter. Win 3 raids for a raid pass. Make 2 new friends with little Pikachu. Hatch 3 eggs with an encounter. Make 100 nice throws for 2 incubators. Hatch 20 eggs for an encounter and win a raid with an encounter there as well. So keep in mind that I guess the desired effect that it seems for these is, Niantic wants you to not only refer a friend, but bring them into the fold, teach them how to play, get them back on board and playing long term. Because some of these look extreme, like win 20 raids is a lot. But if that person comes back and starts playing regularly and does, their 1 free raid every couple of days, that's not unreasonable. Like most of us watching at home have done more than 20 raids. Like look at your medal, you've done more than 20. So in terms of being a long-term player, these aren't extreme. However, in terms of like how we get the most out of this being the referrer, it's going to be a fair bit of work to either get new players even starting, bring your old friends like back in, and the next part of that being that you have to actually add the person that you refer onto your friends list for it to even work. So as I mentioned before, there was the 2 people that popped up that said this person has used your code. I didn't see anything all day, and I'm like, surely by now they've like added a friend or like maybe battled a grunt. And I kept coming back to this menu. I kept coming back to this like referral menu and like trying to tap on these things and nothing was happening. So basically, long story short, resulted in me on the phone to a friend who I think played like week 1 and then never played again for Pokemon. They made themselves a fresh account because God knows where that, university email ever went. So that account's probably, dead in the water somewhere. They made a freshie. They used my referral code. I got the pop-up saying a friend's used your referral code. They then got a pop-up saying something to the, they didn't get a chance to screenshot, but something to the effect of the code you've used, a friend request could not be sent because that trainers list is full. And that's me. My trainer list is full as a goog. It is like 200 stacked out. So I deleted someone. I deleted Alan. Don't tell him I'll add him back tonight. Deleted Alan. He's the easiest person to add back later on, but he lives in my house. I added this friend, and even then I was just kind of like, I'm not seeing any pop-ups. I go back to that menu. I was like, stuff it, I'm gonna delete them, add Alan back. And then when I clicked on the friend's name, and when I went to scroll down to delete them, this is where this interface is. It's all in the person that you've added. So if you're someone who, like me, who has a maxed out friends list, this referral system is going to be kind of useless unless you can make some space for people. I hope, and I've already given the feedback to Niantic that we're going to need a friends list increase because I'm sure there's plenty of people that I can encourage to return to the game. Hi there, viewer, etc. Or even just in my local area, friends and family I haven't played in forever. But I'm not going to be able to reap the rewards unless I have more friend space. So I've already passed that feedback on. I hope they take that on board to hopefully get a bit of a bump in the size of the friends list. But here's where all these things are living. And there's more. Wow, okay, is there more? Or is the 100 nice throws I didn't really pay attention? Win 3 raids. Yeah, all of that stuff is in there. So, I mean, I don't know if in the future these will be updated or changed or additional ones added. But let's claim these bad boys. Boop. Stickies. Yoink, 10 of those. Thank you very much. So, I mean, it's a little bit frustrating to try and figure that all out today, just to kind of like, what the heck is going on? Let's add a sticker. Let's try and use one of those new stickers just for funsies. Let's see what it looks like a bit bigger. Oh, wow. That's a bloody cute sticker. But, we figured it out, or I've so far figured out a little bit. I'm just trying to see here if there's anything I can get them to do tonight. Maybe catch 50 Pokemon is possibly feasible. I don't think they're going to be able to hatch eggs in this rain. Defeat 3 rocket, hatch 20. Yeah, maybe. I mean, additionally, when they did add me because they were, a fresh trainer, because they used my referral code, they did get 100 just regular Pokeballs. I've got a screenshot of that as well to show you guys. So maybe I could get them to catch 50 Pokemon and we can see what that encounter is. So let's do that. Let's pause here and I'll come back after. Oh, sorry, mate. I said this would just be like a one-off thing and that, yeah, look, you're going to have to catch 50. I love you. I'm sorry. Okay, well, that took a hot second, but we are here. Oh, a quick shiny check. No. Took us a second, but we figured out a few things in that process. First thing being, you actually get a lot of incense starting off as a new player, so didn't feel as bad. Friend was able to pop an incense, catch a bunch of stuff, leveling up really, really quickly as well. Squid's XP is like so much more boosted now, so they've got plenty of balls. They could catch the 50. I got confirmation from them as well that as they are catching and as they're kind of like ticking off the tasks, I'll put up screenshots here as well because they grabbed some. If they go into me in their friends menu, that's where like their quest stuff lives for them. So they can see it tick off every time they do a nice throw or catch a Pokemon. It pops up like a research reward at the bottom, like a research quest pop up like normal. But it's all stacked in my friendship profile as me being the referrer, which is really cool. So if I go to their page now and phenomenally disappointed, they picked Team Instinct. I don't know what's going on there. We did a raid as well. Remote invited them to a raid. So if I look at their quests, I can't see their progress towards things, but they can see their progress. I hope I'm explaining this right. This side, this is what I'm seeing when I look at their profile. This side is what they are seeing when they look at my profile on their friends list. So I'm sure it makes, you know what I mean. So for I'm pretty sure it's the catch. Oh, the catch 50 hasn't come through. I'm pretty sure maybe it hasn't updated. I know they caught 50 because they just sent me a text. That one must be for the raid at the top then. There. So I might just take a second for the catch 50 to update. But let's go and see what the encounter is for them doing a raid. Bagon! It's a dragon type. I need it for the quest. No complaints there. Wouldn't say it's anything too crazy, but I mean, one raid. I guess that's fine. That's cool. That's chill. If you need to do your dragon quest, get your friend back in the game and get that caught. I'm just going to restart the app to kind of like force it to think maybe how nice is the new loading screen, by the way. This is the pop-up that you'll see to put in your referral code, all that jazz. I'm going to assume there's going to be 3 days of that before it stops prompting me for the referral code because there's no way that I've been ever inactive. Oh, shiny check for 90 days. Lovely. We've got the encounter for them catching 50 Pokemon is going to be Darumaka. Again, not earth-shattering. I wouldn't say it's that hard of a task either, so at least that's 2 things we know we can get out of that. I'll be keeping you guys posted as frequently as I can as I continue bullying my friend very nicely and with the bribery of gifts and feeding them and buying them lunch. And hopefully with the end goal of them enjoying the game and playing with me so I have more people to play with. But I will keep you updated on any of those encounters as we go through this weekend. I'm sure there's plenty of those that we can get feasibly done within the weekend. I don't think the raid one is going to be realistic. I don't want to force them to put money in the game and that kind of jazz. But there's definitely plenty of other ones like the trading one and a few bits and pieces that we can kind of like get a bit more info on both sides because they're going to have encounters as well. I'm going to have encounters as items on either side. I mean, especially some of these big ones like the 50 candies walking with your buddy. If they come back long term, which is like that's 50 kilometers worth of walking, that's massive. But if they come back full time, there's a lot of reasonable rewards in there. Honestly, when I heard this feature announced, I was pretty skeptical. I was honestly thinking it was going to be just some sort of like, oh, refer a friend, here's 5 Stardust, and here's a pat on the back. I know I need more time to think and simmer on this, but I honestly, in terms of like a long-term, if you're doing it genuinely, like obviously there's people making like alternate accounts and like just spoofing the heck out of it. But if you're talking like actual genuine long-term goals, if you've got that friend who used to play, or if it's like incentive for you to encourage a friend or family member to play, there's like a lot of decent rewards in here in a way, like especially some of the long-term ones, like the 30 rare candy is nice. I'm really curious what these bigger encounters might be just because they're more involved. I also did ask them to feed their buddy. I just told them to like throw as many as they could, like throw as many of the pink bananas that they could. And they were able to feed over like the full limit. So I think they fed them 7 and it didn't stop them. So I guess you could just like spam out, just drop all your berries. I don't think they had enough to do 50. It was more than just the 3. It's not the hearts. So that's probably another one we can check in really, really soon. Lastly as well, before I forget, there is a medal, a badge to go along with it. The friend finder, so refer 10 trainers. I guess I've technically referred 3, even though I can only see the progress of 1 because of the friend space issue. And then the gold medal for this is referring 20 people. I'm gonna guess there's a platinum. I hope it's not 100. That'd be a bit of a yikes. But yeah, that's the thing. Again, I'll try to keep you guys as updated and as informed as, as I learn things as we go. And again, my referral code is on screen here if you'd like to add me. Again, this is only open to Australians at the moment because we're the only ones with the feature. But once it becomes available worldwide as well, I will do the same, referral code thing, add 20 random people, and just kind of like we can both see what the pros and cons of the system are. And I've done this before in the past, sharing my friend code when lockdown started and doing raids and things like that. And it's been a hot second since I've just like added a bunch of randoms and sent gifts from Australia. So yeah, I feel like we're overdue for that. Plus there's a mutual exchange of learning and items. So yay. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below. I feel like this is a really good discussion topic. Are you for it? Are you against it? Do you have people that you could refer? Like, are there people that you're like, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get my family back into the game. Or are you like, nah, this is a waste. Or you don't really care because it doesn't apply to you. Let me know where you land. Thoughts, feelings, all. are appreciated in the comments down below. As always, lovelies, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. Thank you to everyone who did leave a like as well, and if you'd like additional ways to support the channel, links for Patreon and the merch in the description down below. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.